Hi there, Fabian Cousteau Ocean Learning Center board members. This is a brief presentation to give you an update from the programs that we have in Curacao, Nicaragua, and Florida for part 2 of your Q1 board meeting in 2022. The Sea Turtle Conservation and Women Empowerment Program in Nicaragua has made great strides this season. The funding proposals to the Paul M. Angel Family Foundation was not awarded, so we'll go ahead and use that as a proposal for next year. And we just submitted to the Prince Bernard Nature Fund. That includes women empowerment and endangered species conservation. For the 2021 nesting season, we have surpassed the 2020 numbers with 302 nests. Over 25,000 eggs have been relocated and 20,000 hatchlings have been released. So we've got a couple more months and we'll get those final tallies to you during the next board meeting. We've also had 3 species of sea turtles out of the 4 that come to this location nest this year. So we've got our olive ridleys, which are the most abundant. We've also had eastern greens, in addition to leatherbacks, which are extremely rare. Nest adoptions continue, so we've had some great support from funders through nest adoptions, and our educational exchanges that are occurring even though we've got a pandemic. We do hope that we are able to connect through Zoom around Earth Day, April-May timeframe with the Ashley Hall School and connect the young ladies that are in Nicaragua. So hopefully we can do some joint programming through Zoom. And then for research and 2022 planning. So that nesting season will begin approximately around June. I do hope that once the pandemic, we have better numbers as they're starting to drop, that we're able to actually go to Nicaragua in May, finish out the season, get some reporting done, and we'll carry all of that information to the next board meeting or Q3 board meeting. And that in the future, if anybody is interested in a trip to Nicaragua to participate in the program, that we're able to do so. So super excited about everything happening in Nicaragua this year and look forward to next season. Coral Reef educational programming in Curacao. There's a couple of different areas here and a lot of these topics are overlapping. So for educational activities, more specific to what I have been doing is trying to recruit local interns from Curacao or some of the institutions that they partner with over in the Netherlands. Many of the students from Curacao go to the Netherlands. And so trying to see where there might be opportunities to get local students and youth involved in internships with the Ocean Learning Center through the institutions which they're affiliated with. So again, the University of Curacao or Carmabi or some of the educational nonprofits that are working on the island. Also, these tend to look, from my perspective right now, that they dovetail very nicely with the science and research program at Proteus Ocean Group. So if the OLC is going to lead a lot of the educational program for POG science and research, it seems like it would be a nice combination for us to partner up and be able to offer up these internships or educational programming such as the EduPacks that have been developed through this overarching theme of education. And I will just mention other leveraging that may occur. In Florida right now, we've got a proposal that should be submitted in February 2022, and that proposal should be to develop formal education related to coral nurseries and coral reef ecosystems. So the idea is if the funding is awarded, we can develop that educational program using Florida standards, US standards, and then adapt it for use in Curacao with some of the partner organizations that we've been interacting with. Our newest program is the Florida program. It was recently established through activities that occurred in spring 2021. We were fortunate enough to meet some great folks who have now been established as partners with us and formalized in December 2021. We held a kickoff event with Fabian and the Florida Department of Environmental Protection in Key Largo, their Parks Department, John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park, They hosted us with the Ocean Studies Charter School, the Friends of Florida Parks, the University of Miami. We had the whole group together to really get ourselves established as a partnership program in Florida, in the Florida Keys, within the National Marine Sanctuary. So fun fact on this December event was that we had the grandsons of the namesake of John Pennekamp and Jacques Cousteau. So we had Fabian, they were there together. And we had a good turnout for both a meeting of the partnership individuals, in addition to a larger cleanup effort at a site in the John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park terrestrial side. We've got several cleanups that have occurred in 2021, and we are looking forward to more of those in 2022 with partners. Lauderdale by the Sea, this activity continues. So we've got some coral reef monitoring. We've got the coral tiles, an experimental effort. These are attached to an artificial reef right offshore of Lauderdale by the Sea. And one of our interns swam out last week and took some pictures of those tiles. So they're doing well. And we are hoping for good weather and we can get in the water some more with our other intern. And we also have a grant proposal that will be submitted in February to the license plates that are coral reef license plates. Those dollars are awarded to different grantees who are selected through the Moat Protect Our Reef License Plate Fund. Ours in particular pertains to developing a project for the Pennekamp Partnership, where we have the formal educational program that will focus on coral reef ecosystems, includes the coral nurseries that I mentioned earlier in the Curacao slide, and all of the partners that we've been trying to reach out to in Key Largo will be included in that proposal. We do have a few outreach events that just occurred, and we've got some more that are planned. And here you can see our interns and our staff are all together at a couple of the outreach events. So we're really developing a presence here in South Florida. To close out the updates on the programs, I just want to emphasize that we are building our partnerships. We're a small staff and group of volunteers right now, so partnerships are the way we get things done and we get visibility and grow our programs. And looking ahead, we've got some wonderful individuals up in New York and Wilmington and Maine that we hope we can expand our efforts to other areas besides the 3 that were just mentioned here. And if you have any contacts or there's individuals that you want me to reach out to, please pass those along to Eleanor and I'll be sure to follow up with them. Thanks so much for all your support and everything that you do.